Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Ryan from Seaway Sports Lounge, and this is another episode of Leafs Timeout. So, first of all, I want to wish everyone a happy new year in 2023, of course. I know it's a little late, but I did take a break from my videos, and now I'm ready to go, fully energized. I had a nice little trip down to Florida, and that really helped rejuvenate me, and some other little changes I've made. So, I'm looking forward to making the next set of videos. So, tonight we're going to be talking about the Rangers and the Maple Leafs. They played tonight. I'm going to go over, of course, the periods, the three periods, and any goals that happened. And then, of course, we're going to go take the takeaways and my general view of the game. So, with that, let's just get right into it. So, the Leafs played the Rangers, as I said. They were on their 5 game homestand currently. They are doing this just before the All Star break. Samsonov is playing in his 4th straight game. He's looking to continue to build off of the wins and the generally great play he's been doing. Marner obviously wants to continue his goals that he's been doing as well, and his point streak that he's been building at home. It's just nice to see. Toronto has had a tough start, especially the last game. They did have a tough first period, so we were hoping the first period would be better. Now, the first for this game was much better. This period was much better. They were definitely engaged. He started on time, and Pontus Holmberg, he ended up getting his 5th goal. Now, Rangers defense made a mistake. They ended up pinching a little too soon, or they were like a little too deep into Toronto's end. Puck came out, went over to Holmberg. Anyway, he ended up skating down almost by himself. There was one Rangers player nearby. Anyway, he got his 5th goal from Joey Anderson, who was called up to the Maple Leafs, and Kerfoot. So good to see that 4th line doing some work, getting those points that we need. Not always from the top 2 lines, so it was good. And Maple Leafs played a very good first period. They were very much engaged. Samsonov was back at it again. Very, very key, timely saves. A lot of offense in the New York end. That essentially was the first. Now, second period, there were no goals by the Maple Leafs. Rangers were the better team in the second, having being down 1-0. Strange thing though, Rangers were getting a bunch of penalties. I'd say they were getting, I think, about 4 in a row. And Toronto had a number of power plays, and they just could not score on them all night. The Rangers ended up going up 2-1. One was a very odd goal right off the face-off. It was a weird shot, went right by Samsonov. Second one was just generally good play in Toronto's end. New York did a cross seam pass right across the center. They scored right there with just like basically a blast from the right side. So they went up 2-1. So obviously Toronto had to clean up their act a little bit, get a little back in the game. So in the third period, Toronto ended up playing much better. Now being behind, they played the typical game they normally do. And right near the end of the period, about 5 minutes left, there was a melee in front of Shesterkin, and then Liljegren ended up pinching, and he ended up getting his 4th goal in the top right-hand corner. Really nice goal, came out of nowhere from John Tavares and Nylander, tied the game. And actually, at the very end of the period, we thought the Maple Leafs won, but unfortunately, JT hit the crossbar. So put us on our feet. Didn't happen. They went into overtime. It was a very strange one. Okay, overtime was very strange. Marner ended up getting on the ice with 2 other players, with Camp and I believe it was like Kerfoot, something like that. Not normally the Riley Marner Matthews or Marner Nylander Matthews type of combo. Anyway, Marner got the puck, skated round his end quickly, and broke out and went into the Rangers. Now, I don't know what happened to the Rangers players. Either they got caught flat footed or they just didn't feel like skating, but they didn't skate at all. They literally watched Marner go right around them. By the time they realized what was happening, it was too late. Marner went right by them and basically waited out their goaltender and just put it right by him. Very similar to what Nylander did. Almost identical, actually. The goal looked almost like a mirror. Anyway, they won the game 3-2. It was a great game. It was a great goal, a great way to finish. Very unexpected, of course, but hey, that's how it goes. Anyway, they got the game in, and very, very nice finish. So the takeaways of this game, simple. Samsonov, brilliant once again. He's got the hot hand. He's playing well. He's got his groove going right now, and I love the fact that Keefe is doing that. He's giving him the chance to build his confidence and continue to roll. Yes, Murray will get his chance. He's got to get warmed up, of course, for the playoffs, because you do need 2 great goalies to go through. But other than that, Samsonov was, as far as I'm concerned, was one of the stars of the game, even though he had a couple scored on him. Also, just in general, the Leafs played very well. This is their 30th win of the season, so amazing as well. They're doing well. They're doing great. Hopefully, they can continue this homestand and get as many points as possible when they go into the All-Star break, because sometimes these breaks will cause a little bit of disruption, especially when you get back. But there's gonna be a few players from the Leafs in the All-Star game, so that's good. But anyway, it was a great game overall. Very pleased. So with that, this is going to be the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. As I said, I'll be doing more videos now in the new year. If you like what I'm doing with the videos, please hit like or subscribe. If you like what you want to know more about what we're doing, please hit the notification bell on the right. So, with that, thanks very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Have a good night.